So now, what I want to be sharing with you, it's a little bit about our company. SOLS Energy is the only solar company in Malaysia that has been backed by Petronas. Now, the benefit of having Petronas in our line is that all of our equipments have been approved by the Petronas team. In Malaysia, there are over 90 to 100 solar companies that you can survey, but what makes us unique and different is that we are the only one who has Solar Academy. We don't just provide solar installation service, but we also provide training services to the underprivileged youth to become one of our solar installers. So we do not subcontract third-party contractors, we have our own boys to do the job. The benefit of it is that we have a tight quality control over the installations that we do. We have been in the business for about 9 years now. In total, we have already been installed at about 10 megawatts worth of installation. That is equivalent to about almost to 2,000 of homes across Peninsular Malaysia. So that is a little bit about our company. Now, I would like to talk to you about how does the solar system works. Now, in this diagram, it briefly describes you on how does the system works. First things first, you will have your solar panel that will be absorbing light rays from the sun. Second, you will have your inverter, which is the heart of the system that will be converting DC current to AC current. Once it has been converted to AC current, it will then be powering your house. Daytime consumption is always lower than the nighttime consumption. And once you have your solar panel, daytime consumption, you will be using 100% coming from the solar. Your nighttime consumption, you will be using 100% from TMB. Because your daytime consumption is lower, that particular time, the solar tend to generate excess of energy. Because it generates excess of energy, the excess will then be exported back to the grid and it will be stored in the grid. How does the TMB wants to measure the energy coming in and out? You will have your bidirectional meter to measure energy coming in and energy coming out. To the point that I was mentioning about all of the excess energy will then be exported and stored into the grid. That particular information, it briefly describes about the latest policy coming from the government, which is the Net Metering 3.0. Now, in this policy, you're going to get two benefits. The first benefit is that you will have the rollover period of about 12 months, meaning to say that once you have exported all of the excess energy and stored in the grid, you are able to carry forward the excess energy up to 12 months' time. Now, these 12 months will only be following calendar year, meaning to say that it will be accumulated until December and you would need to use all by December, or else it will be forfeited in the next year. Now, the second benefit that you're going to get from this policy is the offset rate 1-to-1 as per current tariff, meaning to say that you do not have the limitation in terms of the cap amount for you to store any amount of excess energy into the grid. Every of the excess energy that has been stored in the grid, TMB will then offset with your nighttime consumption starting from the highest tariff that you have touched. When it comes to the capacity, if your house is a single-phase house, you may install up to 6 kilowatt of a system size. If your house is a 3-phase house, great news, because you may install up to 16 kilowatt of a system size. The whole contract of a policy of net metering is about 10 years. The first 10 years, you will be getting the benefit of offset and also rollover period. What happens after the 10th year? Now, the whole system will become self-consumption, meaning to say that you are no longer bonded with the policy. You're not getting any of the benefits coming from the policy. Whatever that you've been generating during that particular month, you have to use during the same month, or else it will be forfeited in the next year, in the next month. Generally, at this particular time, you will then need a battery for you to support and compensate with every of your excess energy to be stored with. Let's talk about the warranties. Now, when it comes to the warranty, it will be depending on the equipment. The first equipment is the inverter. Inverter, we have 3 brands, SOLS, Huawei, and Growatt. Between these 3 brands, manufacturer provides you 10 to 12 years of a manufacturing warranty, but you can extend up to 20 years. With an extension, there is additional cost. Second is when it comes to the cable, we are using cable from Germany. They give you about 25 years of limited warranty. Now, when it comes to the solar panel, we have 3 brands, Canadian Solar, TW Solar, and JA Solar. All of these 3 brands are being manufactured and produced in China, and all of these brands, regardless of the brands, they will be providing you about 12 years of manufacturing warranty and 25 years of performance warranty. When it comes to the performance of the panels, during the first 25 years, each of the panels should be generating above 80%. If any of the panels generating below than 80%, we can claim the warranty and we can change on one-to-one basis. Last but not least, you will have the racking system. Before we install the solar panel on your roof, we will need to install the racking structure. The racking structure is coming from Photon Solar. They are basically brand and manufactured in China. They give about 10 years of corrosion warranty. Those are the warranties given by manufacturer. What about SOLS Energy then, right? Here in this slide, it shows you briefly on what we give and what we offer to all of our clients. First things, you're going to get the 5 years of workmanship warranty. Second, you're going to get the 4 years of preventive care, which include panel cleaning and 24/7 online monitoring. This panel cleaning, I would want to highlight, it's not going to be on a routine basis, it's going to be on a case-to-case basis. When we suspect you to have a lower performance of generation, we would then check and investigate about the solar panels if there's anything that we have to clean of it. And third, we will provide you 3 years of leaking warranty. If your house is located within Klang Valley and KL area, you are going to be eligible for our 24/7 fast track installation, meaning to say that once you have made your remaining payment, you are being guaranteed to install with the system within 24 days. Lastly, we will be providing you with 1 year all-risk insurance. This insurance is coming from Allianz Group, and what it covers is literally anything that happened to the system due to acts of God. For example, animal attack, what else? We have lightning strike and next, of course, if let's say if there's any overvoltage coming from TMB or somebody sabotage your system, that will be covered under this insurance. Now, if you wish to continue with your insurance subscription, then the charges will be about 300 to 500 ringgit per year basis. Now in this slide, it briefly describes you what are the packages that we offer for outright purchase program. You do not have to be shocked about our retail price yet because all of this price is not our promo price. In order for you to get your promo price, please do reach out to us and we will be entertaining your promo and we will activate the promo price for you. But what's most important about this slide is that in terms of your system size, in order for us to know and understand which system size best suited for your case, we will then need to see your past 3 months TNB bill and we will look into your average TNB consumption. From there, we will basically be suggesting you the system size most suited for your case, and these are the monthly savings that you're going to get after installing the solar PV system. Last but not least, of course, you want to know how do you want to make the payment and how do you want to make your investment. We have 3 options. The first option is you pay by outright purchase, meaning to say that you pay by cash transfer or check transfer. Second is the 0% credit card installment plan. These are all of the banks that we have. We have Hong Leong, Maybank, CIMB, UOB and HSBC up to 36 months. Now, last but not least, we will have the personal loan, meaning to say that you take your loan for you to invest in the solar. Of course, there is an interest rate up to 7%. These are the banks that we have, which is Maybank, Bank Islam and Affin Bank. All of these banks is offering a tenure of 10 years. So those are the payment options for you. Now, what will be the next process? So first things first, we would need to make sure that your roof space can cater the amount of the solar panel to be installed. We will conduct the roof analysis and we will generate you with a proper proposal. Once it's been generated with the roof layout and proposal, we will send you out and we will let you to decide whether you want to go ahead with SOLS Energy or not. Once you have decided to go ahead with SOLS Energy, first things first, you will need to conduct the 500 ringgit booking fee deposit. Once you have made the 500 booking fee deposit, we will start collecting your documents for SEDA application. SEDA approval will roughly take about 2 weeks time. Once you have gotten the approval, we can straight away schedule you for installation. So installation will just take about 1 day. Once installation is completed, TMB will then be starting with the TMB meter change process. Then only after that, it will be safe for us to activate the system. Once the system activation is completed, you will get to enjoy instant rebate from your first month. Generally, from the day you say yes to me until the day you get to experience the solar, it will roughly take about 1 to 1.5 month time. That is all for me. I guess it's time for Q&A session. So for this Q&A session, we have allocated 30 minutes of your time and our time in order for us to go through all of the inquiries coming from your side. We are very much happy to hear all of the questions and we are very much happy to answer all of your questions.